To be making a video like this for now. I have no other option. A couple of things I want to speak about. Yeah, you're losing all possible credibility. Yeah. So what if, by any chance, you get smacked so hard out of left field all of a sudden, and you start limping, and you be like, holy shit, was a human representative. Just like what happened to Enoch. I think it's Enoch. I'm pretty sure it was Enoch, not Noah. Pretty sure it was Enoch. The book of Enoch. But regardless though, didn't the fallen angels, or what left of them at the time, seek counsel with Enoch to God? Didn't that happen? Could swore that happened in the book of Enoch. Could swore. You'd be wishing for that to take place. However, I'm not seeing any reason why I should. Because guess what? Not only human history has too much experience dealing with your crap, continuous crap, but even recent, past what, 10, 20, 30 years, even 50 years, even 80 years, crap. Shit. Really. Too much shit. And regardless of what's going to have to happen here tomorrow, couple days, another week, doesn't matter if it's a month somehow. I'm telling you. Better watch yourselves. Because if you keep insulting me and my humanity any more than you already have, you don't even use us as political prisoners in a good way, right? In a good way. You literally just throwing us around, allowing us to be anything goes in the system, going through hell almost. Well, not really hell, but come on, like not knowing what's going on with other humans. Hell is like, you shouldn't be thinking that this is a possibility, but apparently you know it is what's going on. Did that make sense? Like, what type of world existence would things like this have to happen? Think about it. So yeah, it's it getting pretty bad. However, you're not even doing that. You're not even making it where it's a political imprisonment, where the humanity is taken good care of. Well, averagely, right? You're throwing it around. You're throwing it around. Literally. That's insane. That's not what you should be doing. That means that you are listening to masters that going through your leadership indirectly. Yeah. You listening to hierarchy, your ancestors, more than something new or correct. You're not proving that you are gracious, that you have grace. You ain't proving that you have self-respect or dignity or pride, honor, anything like that. Don't even have a courage to stand up to your leadership, I bet. Puppets. Regardless, though, I see that y'all chose to let anything happen to us. So, if by any chance that something does happen to you all, Like you get smacked so hard that you can't even see straight. You barely can limp forward. And you'd be like, I was a human representative, and you think you got a chance? No. The way it looks, you haven't reversed anything. You haven't even stabilized anything. Not even stabilized. Holy shit. Stunting is not stable. Balance is not downhill spiral or even stagnation. Was things, how would I say, less than average, but like it doesn't want to move from below average. What's that? It's almost like I'm saying something about that. No. But no, being serious though, the pride of humanity is not there. We are being thrown around like garbage on the street against the wind. Technically. Like dogs wandering the streets, basically. Being treated like shit. Well, I don't know about the human females. Maybe they're getting porked all the time by not humans. You want trouble, you will have it. That's what you want. That's your destiny. You couldn't even control anything, and you went down with your leadership. That's great. That's great. Hey, more revenge for us humans. But the preparation, just in case type of thing, you know what I mean? Doesn't even take place. Why? How? Huh? What? Like, do you have any instincts of survival? Do you have any perseverance? Like, you do have AI technology. I know you want to be called alien or something like that so badly, but more and more I've just been calling you not humans, invaders and terrorists, foreign combatants and stuff like that. But anyways, and of course, fallen angelic and or demonic descendants. I'm calling you what you are, not human. And the problem is, you want to not only become like us humans, but you want to be us, but also over us, up to the point of being over us, like ruling over us. That's seems pretty demonic, don't you think? Kind of weird. Jeez. How can you seek like slavery over us? You gonna become our gods or some shit? Like, what the? That don't make sense. You're not godly. You just act like you gods. It's like if we humans act like we gods, right? Oh, you worse because you don't get grace? I wonder what possibly could have dissected that from you. Maybe it may be heaven or Creator God. Anyone in heaven or Creator God took your grace because you disgraced heaven, and now you're trying to disgrace the Creator God's creation, and you're not willing to learn anything. You against a follower of God, Creator God, of order, of justice, that has grace. No comparison. This is humans' domain. Human property. If you breathe the same air as us here, you are trespassing if you don't have reason to be here. Furthermore, you use anything of ours here that was made from our things, natural resources, even a little component, it's ours. It ain't yours. You go to war with Iraq for 2 decades. 2 decades. I've seen that meme too. 2 decades. 2 decades. Right? Just 2 decades. We went to war with Iraq and whatnot. For what? A spaceship? Spaceship? Stealing things from humanity, it seems. Or I forgot that one guy name. It was a mummy, or someone dead and equipped. There might have been some technology too. Who knows? But regardless, whoever it was, yeah. And then I find out later. Oh damn it! I can't believe I forgot his name. Was it? I don't know. Enoch, Tomb of Enoch, or was it someone else? I don't know. I forgot, but I eventually come across it no matter what. But yeah, what was the reason why you all invaded Iraq? Either desecrate a tomb or and technology to steal from humanity. It was left here. It found their keepers, and you keep stealing things from us. I'd be surprised if there's anything left for us, directly or indirectly, to find. What, some hieroglyphs, is it called? Cave type paintings and or imprints in stone? Like whatever. Jeez. Look, at the end of the day, regardless of that, you go war in Iraq for 2 decades, but you can't even have 19 of your cops go into one classroom and take out the bad guy with overwhelming force. But one off-border patrol member, he's off-duty, off-duty patrol member, literally goes in and takes care of it himself. Supposedly saves his wife and kid. Wife might have been a teacher, school nurse, secretary, who knows? Who cares? Seems like a setup. Seems like a play. I hope you all can play a play for humanity's sake, not against humanity. To help humanity, not be against humanity. Because it's going to be very interesting here soon. Not just with me, but ongoing. Hot summer, nothing takes place. Oh, nothing going to take place in the winter. But guess what? Nothing going to happen in the summer. Not even when autumn comes around. It might seem like it, just like times before. But I'm telling you, nothing going to happen. Somehow, some way, the Draco contract is, no more. So I've heard. But then, that was illegal anyways. But still, furthermore, there might be a new contract. What? Who voted? You don't have any human representative on the record voting. I swears. Like, what the hell? You're gonna be begging. Heaven exists. Heaven exists. A creator God don't like backstabbers. But yet you listen to your ancestors more than your, don't have to use faith or grace. Because you don't got no grace. Because you got nothing but disgrace. I wonder how it is not having your grace and you can only perform disgrace, I suppose. Like, how does it work? Wow, that's insane. You act like gods, so you got something to look forward to, but yet you don't care about your life. What? That makes sense. The ego. Man, ego. You literally think that you are going to rule over what was designated to be the creation of this universe. You don't want to lead the universe. You want to be gods of the universe that you are not able to be the god of, or gods of. You're not able to. What? Like, does that make sense? So if you keep wanting destroying your reputation, go on ahead. Go on ahead. Do it. Let's find out the end conclusion. How many stab wounds, objects, metaphysical, metaphor, whatever, in my back, huh? Huh? What's going on with all the quills? Representation, huh? You not going to take responsibility at all? Not even to make sure things are neutral, balance, fair, or even more? You ain't going to allow humanity to thrive at all? That's not good. Look at Enoch. Seem to have some type of some type of standing here. The stories I have heard about the giants and what they supposedly did, the concepts, the stories, and of course the mud fossils, the stone giants, petrified, I met, and the trees, like the Devil's Tower, I think it's called. That is a tree stump. There's no way it's not. That is not a natural formation. You can never get me to believe that. That's like how globe earthers say, "Oh, the war is spinning," and I'd be like, "Prove it. Prove it." It's not spinning. Ah, damn, I moved the table. I'm looking at my mug with water in it. We all know it's not spinning. So it's stationary. So you saying, the Devil's Tower is natural. Man, that must have been a huge tree. Huge. I think I saw those things when I was very young. Can't remember. Heading towards Florida or from Florida, looking out distance. Regardless, though, that is a tree stump. So you gotta be so huge to break that down. It must have been houses made for you all. Like the amount of giant animals that you had to consume and that you ran out of food. Is insane. And you started eating us, humans. The stories, the concepts And yet, when I compare it to now, it's the same thing, just a different size. You all consume, you build, you create, you destroy. And look what you're doing to me and my humanity. It's the same thing. So who's going to take responsibility for this? Huh? If I was not human, I would not be suicidal to go against the creator God. But apparently you all think you got the balls. Oh, I got the balls, man. Oh, jeez. Whew. But I don't got that much balls. That I don't think I could ever have that much balls. I got some type of, oh yeah, like very very strong, yeah, skin, and oh yeah. But I'm telling you, there's no way I'm thinking of challenging the creator God, the so-called generator of dimensions. Think about it. Think about it. There is no way. No way. And you know there's going to be a counter strike. It took place back in the day. It's going to happen again. I question a lot. Like, are you able to be sane? I mean, like, you give animals a good name. You're like beast. You give animals a good name. I said the opposite. Like, you give them a bad name, but it's like, actually, you give them a good name. For animal, being an animal, and not a beast. You give beast a bad name, but it fits you still. It's just a higher caliber beast, like a magical beast or something like that. I learned a lot from anime, but it's just story concepts. That's all it is. Except for, of course, art and stuff put together and, you know, make it whatever. There's more to it than, you know, art, but the characters, the voice actors and stuff like that. You know, you can play all kinds of plays all you want, but at the end of the day, if you keep on allowing me and my humanity to be consumed by you all insanity, you think that ain't what like it was going on back in the day? And you think you're not going to be crawling on your hands, feet, even elbows, kissing the ground, begging? Or I'd be like, what? What's that? I can't hear you. You think you're not going to be like that? Huh? You be wishing that you had something to barter with. You be wishing, but you can't even, just in case, you know what I mean? Like, you can't even say that you know, made balance. You can't even say that. You literally just kept on torturing me and my humanity. Like, how do you think that going to be good? Like, if you're not going to kill off right away, then you need to make sure that you take care of your bartering chips. Do you not understand? Do you not understand? You use your bartering chips for a public defendant. Something like that, right? That what I think maybe what happened with Enoch, but like, it did not look good at all. Literally Literally. It was so out of control. It still seems like it's out of control. Just as much. Hate to always give a Kent Dunn reference, but I do even better. One time he said that you don't have any idea the war that took place with the firmament, the dome. I'd be like, I don't have any idea. What? Are you sure about that, Kent? Because apparently you don't study me through the archives. You somehow have records of me, right? Or am I a new thing out of left field? Ooh. So, I guess I didn't exist beforehand, huh? How many timelines has it been now? How many we dudes has this been? And look what happened. Look where you all are at. And about will you get worse, huh? Either way. I do believe someone is fighting for humanity, but you false light, help in the dark. Carl Schwab literally was on stage speaking to the camera, talking like he does, congratulating the corporate global initiative or something like that. Congratulating it. Are you serious? Congratulating the corporate global initiatives that are going on? Are you serious? Look, we all know you probably going to have all the corrupt evil family members the highest, right? You're going to have my dad, not dad actually, that was replaced and whatever that thing is, most likely replaced. Anyways, and his wife, which, she broke her arm. I heard recently. That's a good start right there. And Kent Dunn, Dr. Sam Muggsy, Drake Bailey, Gail Gaia, and Puppet Alex Caller. If he's human, he probably need to be recycled. Depends on how much of a puppet he is. Because I'm not for torturing my humanity. Swerve. Anyways, regardless though. There'll be guillotine over their all heads. And of course there'll be maybe a couple others, obviously. You all be trying to, what, late? Be late? Trying to, forcefully pamper us humans? Late? But not even, we don't need pampering. We just need balance, whites. You know, like, we don't need to be homeless, starving, unhealthy. We don't need to be sweating in the summers and freezing our balls off in the winter. And we certainly do need to be around our own. But apparently that is not what's going on. And I don't like that. That we certainly need to be amongst our own. Are you telling me though that there are more males, human males here than there are females? Supposedly you can clone male and female genetics from a human male, but a female can only clone a female. Think about it. You be wishing that you took me on my offer. Look, I'm like an Enoch too. I'm like an Enoch too. After this video is uploaded, I'm gonna have to do some more research on Enoch. Really, really insane. What did God do to Enoch? Look, I'm telling you though, that you're going to regret here soon. I do not think humanity going to survive the summer without proper assistance. At least not in a good way. Like, they're going to be taken out and suffering. I cannot see how humanity, maybe the human females are being, used as cattle, but the human males, man, what you been doing to us? Holy shit. But it's not looking good. You're trying to distort our genetics? Do you not know what you are doing? Like, think about it. Think about it. You're going to store our genetics and force a Noah type of thing going on. What the hell? Are you insane? You're just as insane as your ancestors. You haven't learned a damn thing. You are the Z's. Now, for some reason, the Equator guy got some restraint. But I think it's time to stop acting out. Don't you? What bartering chips you got? You got nothing. Nothing. Not trying to help us. Trying to defile us every single day. Too long a video. Swears.